think with any kind of progression in any type of sport like this, you're going to get a lot of backlash. My mother still is like, that's one of the dumbest things you've ever done. My name's Covey Bach out of Gold Hill, Oregon, and this is the Rogue River. Here in Southern Oregon, we're very lucky to have the Rogue River. The Rogue River is formed and fed by Crater Lake. That feeds the river system we have, giving us water year-round. You know, we get definitely more sunny days than the Eugene, Portland area, and we definitely get a week or 10 days where it's over 100 degrees in the summertime, heating up the rivers and getting the people out in the water. Growing up on the Rogue River here has been a blessing. I started guiding it when I was 15. I was the youngest guide in Oregon. It was just kind of my local spot. It was like my backyard playground. I got to go and just enjoy it and be like, what can I do now? I started with 2 rafts, checked that out. That was pretty easily doable in my eyes. 4 was definitely a different story. I was sore for weeks after doing that one. Progressing up to the 6 stack, it was just what needed to be done next. The preparation was a couple days of buildup. With the video, we only had 1 shot. There was no way of re-hiking the boats up and trying to do it again for another shot. It was a little bit of stress, but I'd say mostly just a huge adrenaline rush of being this high up, having the best view on the river, but also having to prepare to run big rapids. I had 19-foot oars, standing up the whole time pretty much, just trying to keep my oars out of the water so they wouldn't break. I was about 14 feet tall, so I could only imagine how hard it hurt to fall from that level. The first big rapid, it's called Nugget Falls. It's a class 4. I had a very straightforward run on that, kept the boat straight. That one worked out perfect. When I came up to Powerhouse Rapids, I came up on that one with really no forward momentum to where I had to get pushed into that one, but that's kind of a double drop. First drop really pitched me sideways, almost throwing me out of the boat. You can kind of see that I really had to throw my foot up really high side to the right and just hold on. I think my right tube probably hit some rocks there, turning me, and that is what essentially put me into the trees on the left. Once the boat turned sideways, I pretty much pulled. I gave a couple hard left pulls and really just went for the 180 and ran it backwards. I really didn't know what would happen, but having that backwards entry was a weird feeling, not seeing anything and not knowing whether the boat was going to tip. I definitely had what I would say was the biggest adrenaline rush of my life. I didn't do it for anybody else but myself. People were definitely like, don't do it, we don't want to see you get hurt. There's no such thing as bad publicity.